There it is. It's your boy back together with another video. There it is, video. It is currently 1:25 a.m. Oh, that was my phone. 1:25 a.m. I'm just gonna try to, if y'all could see it. There it is. There's the time. So yeah, I was kind of in bed. I was like, bro, I still have thoughts I want to talk about, and so I might as well. And mainly it was the Bears game first and foremost. Like that was such a back and forth. Like at the beginning we had like a pick and six. It's just like you understand like a pick six at like the beginning of the game. It's so clean. Like that should have been like a, it for sure gave us some momentum, and it was like a very good back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and that was nice. But then in the final hour, in the clutch time, bro, that's when we fumbled. And like really, I blame the fouls. I blame the flags we be getting, those penalties and whatnot. Those be like really messing us up, because if we didn't get those, we would have got like a first down if dude didn't, like, I think it was, what is it? I think it was a face grab or a holding, whatever it was. We didn't get the first down, so we had to do the play over again. And it's just, I really feel like if that didn't happen, like just less of those flags and whatnot, we would have been. I think we could have won that game for sure. We had like a little bit more time on the clock, a little bit more breathing room to make the play, and just it was just kid brushing at the very end, and that was that, bro. It was just it wasn't great. I'm not gonna hold you. Like I was, that was an exciting game. I thought it was gonna be us, but then we lose. But there was like some hope for me, because the JJK chapter dropped like around like midnight or so. So I was like, okay, I could read that at least. And that chapter was good. Man, oh man, that was a good chapter. So that brought up my spirits a little bit. It did bring my spirits just a little bit. Because the chapter like starts off with us getting lore about Saguri and Yuka's dad. I was like, okay, this is kind of cool, because like, where's your dad at? Turns out their dad abandoned them. Because Saguro was like trying to do research on his dad, because like his dad abandoned him, and he's like, bro, where my dad went? And apparently his dad was like we'll just call him like a sorcerer naturalist, because in the sense of man's was just upset with how weak sorcerers got in his generation and whatnot, because like compared to like the older generation, the sorcerers now are kind of weak, and his dad didn't like that. Then we see like in a flashback also like his dad was talking to Yuji, so I guess he was trying to do like some type of plan with Yuji, but Yuji kind of turned it down. He said like it doesn't matter, something like that. I don't know. And then we get inside of Saguri's head, and he's thinking, once Yuka was born, and she was born like a technique, that's when his dad left, and he's thinking his dad probably left because like he gave a child someone with a cursed technique. So he was thinking like, if I was born with a cursed technique, or born with a cursed technique, with my dad have just left immediately. You know what I mean? So like he kind of, what's the words, like he was happy that happened because he got his sister or something along those lines. I don't think so, but he did say how he didn't want to tell Yuka about that, about like his thought process, like why his dad left and whatnot. But he said she's smart, she probably might know. But regardless, like the main tipping point for this chapter was just the Maru vs. Saguri fight, and it was like what I expected, bro. Like Saguri was getting watched by Maru. Like he was getting pieced up. Like Saguri was playing good defense. He was playing just decent defense that fight, bro. Like, but he was not keeping up. He was not keeping up. And then like again, like with Maru, like inverting the roles and whatnot, you're throwing off someone's balance. Like imagine like up is down and left is right. Like he has, I think his name isn't Shinji. Um, guy, he's from Bleach. From Bleach, inverted Zanpakuto. Inverted. Oh, his name is Shinji. Oh, shut yourself. So yeah, Shinji, kind of like his Bankai, where not his Bankai, but his Shikai, where he makes up and down, left and right. But like with Maru's is different, because like he can just make up whenever, down whenever, Like he flips whenever he wants to. He's not just stuck and then like that's that. So that's kind of cool. That was kind of cool. Just seeing his technique in action and whatnot. And again, like Segura's just getting pieced up the entire time. Then at some point, Segura disarms Maru, and then Maru like flips the world again. Then like hits him like a very strong punch too. Segura's like, even if like there's a 1% chance, I'll still try to like save my sister or something like that. And like Maru's like, yeah, I get it, bro, whatever. And then like he punches him pretty hard. Then like he just throws the whole inventory at him, like a bunch of trucks, trees, and whatnot. It was a good panel transition. You know what I mean? Like just that whole fight. Like this has been like a really fun fight to watch. And again, it's just giving me pictures of K when like you just get a chapter of like people throwing hands, which I appreciate. Like they have just been throwing hands, but it's been very one sided. And then we get the Twisteruno, where the ring Yuta's ring that Segura got starts talking to him and whatnot. And Rika comes out. And it's kind of funny because Rika's all like, what's his name? That Segura kind of looks like his grandma, Maki. So that was kind of cute. Her saying that. So that's like I'll say like a good like inspiration bonus for Segura, because Segura looks up to his grandma, because both of them have like that health restriction on them. So that's kind of cool. So then, like, he accepts the contract or whatever to get the power, and then, like, they do this cool Patara fusion dance, and now he's like a half, he has, like, Rika's head almost, and at that point, he gets, like, a whole power boost, like, he gets, like, a whole physical stats boost. He zooms tomorrow, gives him a solid punch, and, like, he's arguing his head with Rika, and that was, like, the end of the chapter. So that was a cool chapter. I'm wondering if it's going to just be like a physical stats boost, or it's going to get like some technique with it. So my headcanon is, oh no, what could Rika do? No, Rika was just really strong. No, but when she could eat stuff, and then you get their curse technique, so he could probably be able to like eat a part of Maru maybe to get his curse technique. That might be a thing. Or he might eat his curse energy. I don't know, but like Rika's thing was, if she eats a part of somebody, she could then gain their curse technique. It'll be a part of the inventory and whatnot. Because Yuka could like copy techniques too as well. So that could be his way. So he might copy Maru's move. That might be it. I'm locking this one in. That, or we could do like that giant, laser they used against Geto on JJK Volume 0. Where they had like that clash or whatever. That was kind of dope. So you might be able to shoot like a laser from his mouth. So we'll see what Segura could do with like this new fusion of his. It looks kind of fresh. I like it. It's a good power up. Doesn't feel last minute. It feels like it makes sense because again, like you had a previous generation sorcerer's strongest cursed object on your person. You know what I mean? So makes sense, going to give like a very strong boost in this modern age, because Rika was pretty strong. She's like considered the queen of curses. You know what I mean? So that title has some weight. So like him getting that power up and then able to like give Maru a solid punch now it's pretty nice to see. But yeah, that does it for the chapter 2, man. I'm just kind of out of it because I am tired, but at the same time I'm just kind of because of the game. But the chapter that did help. But at the same time though, like this chapter was supposed to come out Saturday, you know what I mean? And it came out today at like midnight, which was kind of weird, But I guess it worked out for me because now it has something like we didn't talk about, which is nice. Ooh, I will say, I just talk about this now. I don't know if I make a video, but I might just talk about this now. Like the Fionna and Cake season 2, that was decent. That was decent. Like that whole season was pretty good because it really felt like a season built for, I'll say, like people born in the 2000s up to, if you're in your 20s and up, I feel like that was kind of made for us a little bit, especially like growing up with Adventure Time too, and then seeing like Fionna like go through like try to like, you just went to like this magical world, you came back, now you're in your normal human world, but you still have like that idea of like a hero, and you kind of want to be the hero for everybody, but like just carrying all that weight is a lot for somebody, and her doing like all that stress of trying to be the hero, and like just trying to be like how can I be like Finn almost, because like she meets Finn at some point, and like bro, how do you do? And like things like it's all about your heart, you know what I mean? And having a hero heart. And then, like, even at the end of the series, show, too, where, like, it's, like, a very cool visual thing as well. Like, they're trying to save Finn. He's, like, sick or whatever. And like we go inside of Finn's head, like Finn's head's like practically empty because Fionna's trying to like find Finn. Because like right now, it's like Soul's kind of in limbo. So like she's trying to look for Finn. She first goes like inside of his mind head or whatever, or spiritual head, and it's empty, just has like a TV. Then she like she goes down a hole, and then we see like a visual of Finn's heart, and like Finn's heart's like filled with like all these books, knowledge, stuff like that, like a fireplace. You just Finn's heart is full of like all this great stuff, all this head is empty. So just to like hammer home that idea of like Finn having like a hero heart, and like that's what makes Finn Finn. So that was kind of cute. And even like their moment too, where she found Finn like the treasure chest and like he's hiding with he kind of doesn't want to go back. He's just tired and like he misses Jake and just like it's very stressful as well. Like now this is Fiona's time to like save Finn. Like their moment together was like very sweet. It was nice, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. Like that episode, like that whole season itself was really good. It was really good. The last episode did wonders too. Like that made me happy. That really made me happy, bro. Like having Finn and feeling like officially meet and it being like Kid Finn too. Like that image of him in his heart. It was great. It was great. It was great. But yeah, that's kind of it for the late night yaps, bro. I just want to hop on, talk real quick, and yeah, that's it. Y'all get some sleep. I know I'm gonna try to get some sleep. So yeah, take it easy, and until next time, all right.